Hello, youngest Aquarius females. Welcome to your reading finally. So, let's find out what God needs you to know without any further delay. Four more. Alright, Aquarius, youngest females at the bottom of the deck. I was holding the deck upside down. Yeah. So we have the Six of Cups. It says, Celia, God who stirs all men. It says, motivation lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. So this is talking about motivation, getting you going again. So no matter what happened in the past, God is saying it's time to dust it off and let's move. Grieve, then dust that shit off and get back on your bike or your horse or in your Ferrari. Interesting. We got two cards here in the reverse. Let's check them out. Okay. So this one is in the upright, this one is in the reverse. Alright, so we got three cards that came out for you. It says the helping God, love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. Then we have in the reverse, God the Savior. It says rectification helps one live in peace with everyone. So that means that there will be no peace. You need to fight for something that's yours. This is not a situation where you should brush things under the rug, okay? Because people are fighting against you, so God says you need to fight back. Then we have God seeing everything. It says restitution finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. Yeah, somebody's fucking with you And God is saying it's time for you to fuck with them back, basically. Okay? And God says, I will help you. So we started off with the helping God. So somebody has either taken something from you or they're harassing you in some way, and God says it's time to fight back. I'm here with you. So the underlying issue we got here, God humiliating the proud. So God said, I'm going to help you to kick their ass and make them feel stupid. They're going to want to hide their fucking face. It says spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. Spiritual communication. So God says, I'm going to put them in their place for you. Okay? So, you're going through something, you're being harassed, and God says, I want to help you. Okay? So let's do this thing together, because I see what they're doing, and they need to be put in their place. You're not alone. So your bully is about to get bullied. I'll take that. One more time. Spend quality time with your parents. That's at the bottom of the deck. In this case, that would be your God. Okay? The one who provides for you. God wants to provide for you. But God wants you to know and see, yo, I am doing this. So I need you to pay attention, alright? Okay. So we got who are they? Just falling out. Who are they? Who are these people? Or who do they think they are? There we go. Who are they at the bottom of the deck? Yeah. Okay, so the first card we have immature guardians. That was in the reverse. So let's check the energy first before we continue. Feels correct like this. So kind of immature guardians. It felt correct like this. Okay. So, yeah, because right now it's time for you to kind of act a fool. It's time for retaliation or combating. So, yeah, makes sense. This feel correct like this. We got God and his delegates are protecting you in the reverse. So God is like, no, I'm not going to be protecting them. Hell no, because remember at the bottom of the deck is who are they? They are the unprotected. They are the unfavored. They are your enemies, and any enemy of you is an enemy of God right now, because obviously you didn't do anything to these people. So now we got, what are you great at? So let's go over that message again. So God says it's about time that I show you how to act a fool and get your revenge. And don't worry. Don't worry. Seriously? God don't even... Yeah, God said, don't worry. I ain't protecting them. They're on their own. Okay? I'm protecting you. Right? So now it's like, what are you great at? We're going to use that. The underlying issue is, who are they? They're eating junk food. So whatever the hell they're saying to themselves is just lies and nonsense. And we got, who is he? The serenity prayer. The serenity prayer goes like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. That's the serenity prayer. So think about those words. So God is giving you the guidance. There's some things that you can change. There's some things that you cannot. And if you cannot, then that means you're not meant to. Just let it go. God got something else to fix that part. Okay, so do what you can and leave the rest. And we have, look after the younger ones. So God is trying to look after you. Maybe because you're young, they think that you're powerless, so somebody's abusing you. So you know who to ask. Ask God to help you, right? Know that you are a child of God. Who are you? You are a child of God. You're a person who tried to do the right thing. And God says, hell nah, they can't bully you. God also wants you to listen and then decide for yourself. So don't follow every thought or advice that you get from within or outside of yourself. Okay? Always let the final decision be yours. Because God is going to talk directly to you, through you. Okay? So even if you choose to get advice from people outside of yourself, just know that the final thought, final answer comes from within. Because God is right there with you. Okay? Let's get your next message. So somebody's been bullying you and they're about to get their ass kicked. And God is going to use what you know and what you can do to help you to get justice. Isn't it nice to know? Yes, sir. Interesting. So God wants to use your situation as an example. Two more. Okay, at the bottom of this deck we got the state of California. So I was using this deck and the state of California was clarified by being outdated. Okay, sticking to outdated methods and outdated thoughts and stuff like that. So that's one thing that God want you to know. Like whoever has decided to fight against you, they're working off of an old mindset. Okay, so maybe whatever they're doing, maybe it was valid in the past, but right now, God say that not gonna work. All right, so God says right now it's a new currency. I see this message so clearly. So BRICS is the new currency that's about to come online, and it's going to be even bigger than the US dollar and the European pound and what's that other one name that they use? The pound and the euro dollar or something like that. So BRICS is about to take over the world, right? So there's a new currency, and the new currency is love. In your situation, the new currency is doing the right thing for the right reason. Okay? The underlying issue is the hate. Haiti. That's what God is using this deck for. I don't have a deck that could tell me this situation properly, right? So we got Haiti, and then we got Ethiopia. So Ethiopia is an unconquerable energy. And what's unconquerable? The National Advancement for the National Association for the Advancement of People. Okay, because NAACP stand for National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. But forget the colored, whatever color you are, once you're on the side of right, you're about to be under this umbrella. National Association for the Advancement of People. Okay, so the reason why God is using this deck to give you this message is because I don't have a deck that tells us these kind of information. So now God is using this my world affairs deck to tell me what it wants me to tell you. Okay, so BRICS is the new currency. So that's why God is saying that they're in an old paradigm. It's because right now, well, before, the wicked people were prospering, evil was prospering. Okay, this world was run by evil and it was their time. But what we're slipping into now is a time of good. It's our time now. So this is why God is saying right now it's a new currency. The old currency was hate, thievery, murder. People were actually benefiting off of this madness. But God is saying now it's time for justice, positivity, doing the right thing for the right reason. Okay? Because BRICS is coming online because it's the right thing for the right reason. All the other currencies are corrupted, and we need something fresh and new. Okay? So yeah, so hate, and we got what's unconquerable, because Ethiopia has never been conquered, and Ethiopia has never been colonized and stuff like that. So this is my unconquerable card. Okay? So in a reading like this, that's what Ethiopia represents, the fact that it's never been taken over. Okay? And then the National Association for the Advancement of People, all people, that's what God is doing right now. Okay? So good people are being blessed more and more in this time. And that's what God wants you to understand. As long as you keep doing the right thing for the right reason, you will keep getting blessed. Okay? And take care of what you can. Remember the serenity prayer. Some things you can handle, some things you can't do anything about. Just leave it. Okay? Yeah. Bank for International Settlements. People all over the world. This is what's happening. New currency. New time. We're in a new phase. So new rules apply. And the rule right now is justice. So things are being set right in the earth. So wicked people are not going to be benefiting off of their wicked deeds anymore. It's time for them to pay up. Okay, good people have been suffered for long enough, and it's time for us to get our due justice, which is to be blessed. Okay, because it's like God set the rules and said, well, if we behave right, we're gonna reap good rewards. So that's what's about to start happening. Okay. So expect that. Don't allow yourself to believe anything other than that. Doesn't mean that everything is gonna go your way all the time. It just means that you're going to get your due justice. So make sure whatever you're putting out into the world is the right thing and for the right reason. Okay. So it's not what you do, but it's how and why. It's like somebody's trying to kill you and you kill them. Yeah, you killed somebody, but why did you kill them? Out of self-defense. So the rules that apply to you hurting somebody out of self-defense or hurting somebody out of offense is going to be different. Okay, so see it like that. If you're protecting yourself, then hell yeah, you're allowed to do it. They should have never come at you. And that's what God wanted to help you with right now. God say, yeah man, time, immature guardians, we're going to use some of that energy to our benefit right about now. Yeah. Time to kind of act a fucking fool. Shit. Sometimes the best, yeah man, God is like, yeah man. So sometimes the best thing to do is fight fire with fire. You can't, see people get this angel thing mixed up, you know. It's good to put good first, but sometimes you have to be bad in order to get the full benefit of being good. Because like I said, if somebody's coming to hurt you, you can use your bad energy, your devil energy, your negative energy, your dark energy to defend yourself. It's still good. Understand the mathematics, okay? And this is one such time where you have to get dark in order to keep being in the light. Because people are trying to put your lights out, put your happiness out. They're trying to make you sad. They're trying to make you confused. They're trying to discourage you. And God said, oh, hell nah. I see what you're doing to my Aquarius, and that shit is not on. We're not doing that. Come, Aquarius, let's fix this. Hell yeah. I'd be skipping behind God like, somebody's gonna get the ass kicked. Somebody's gonna get the ass kicked. Shit. Shit. This is my time to smile and shine. Allow me. You mad? Four. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, are you aware of the standard marriage vows? What do you think about them? Answer in one word or elaborate. So, are you aware of the standard marriage vows? So, this is talking about partnerships. So if this isn't actually a person that you're supposed to be getting married to, this is just talking about standard partnership vows. So this could be in business, this could be in a friendship. Let's dig in some more and see where God is going with this. These have been bothering me. They're throwing my artwork off. That's better. I'll take that. All right. Okay. So they were like this. So it's this one first and this one. Okay, so we have monogamy or polygamy. What is your preference? So this could be talking about relationship. So is it a man or something that you were with that's fucking with you? He's about to get fucked up. So then we have, do you want children? And then we have, do you have any thoughts or experiences that haunt you? With a capital, all capital letters, or haunt you, all common letters. Like, do you have any thoughts or experiences that torment you? Either in a major way or in a simple way, but still it's torment. You know, so this could be talking about relationship and children and marriage and monogamy or polygamy. Okay, and then we have at the bottom of the deck, are you aware of the standard marriage vows? What do you think about them? So for me, the reason why I made this card is that dumb shit that talk about for better or for worse. Say what? And the thing is, in one context, I could get the for better or for worse, because for me personally, if I'm with somebody that I love and they're looking after me, if let's say they get into an accident and they can't help themselves anymore, that for worse, I would stay. Their penis don't work anymore, I would stay. You know what I'm saying? They don't look as beautiful as they used to anymore, I would stay, for better or for worse. But some people take this shit out of context and think that they're supposed to be able to treat you any old how, like, I'm married to you now, so now you're mine kind of energy. And if I want to whip you, I could whip you if I want to. If I said clean that up, you have to clean that up. You don't have a choice. Yeah, that for us is a no for me. So that's what made me make this card. That perception of the standard marriage vows is what made me make this card. Okay? So for better or for worse, they have to understand the context in which it should be perceived. All right? So it's like, for richer or for poorer, like if I'm with somebody and they lose their money, I would still stay, because I'm not a lazy woman. I'm the type of woman that's willing to go out there and work for not only myself but also for my family. If I have to keep the family's head above water, then I'm the type of woman that will easily go out there and do that. As long as he's doing whatever he can to help to keep everything in order where I am unavailable, then we're good to go. We're a team. Okay, he can't go out anymore, but I can. So it's just time for us to swap those roles or whatever. I have to fit in where I can fit in. That for richer or for poorer, I could deal with that. Yeah, but the perception of for better or for worse, they need to be more specific. That's what I think about the standard marriage vows. Okay, so these are some things that God wants you to think about when it comes to your love life. So this could be a person that you're interested in is trying to take advantage of you, or whoever this is that's bullying you, they're about to get fucked up. Okay. So do you monogamy or polygamy? So do you want, are you a one man type of woman? And do you want your partner to be a one woman type of man? Do you want any children? And do you have any thoughts or experiences that provoke you, that irritate you? Okay. Yeah. The next thing under the in the underlying issue is saying, do you lie to me to make me feel good? Do not lie to yourself or to your person, because you're the one who is gonna have to live that unhappy life. Be true to yourself so that you can make the right decisions for yourself. So whatever come on that path, then you could say this is your destiny. But if you're lying to yourself or lying to somebody else and you experience difficulty, it's like that's not even supposed to be your life. You're in the wrong lane. If you're gonna suffer in your lane. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just be honest with yourself and be honest with the one that you're with. And wherever that takes you, just know that that's where you're supposed to be and that's what's supposed to be going on, whether you like it or not. To me, it's more of a crime to be suffering on a path that's not even yours. Chose the wrong person and they're treating you like shit. Like what? Now, ain't nobody got time for that. So let's see what message God wants to bring you from this deck. This is another one of my decks that last time I used this deck, the K. When I saw the K, I heard KKK. So let's see what message. So these decks work a lot with intuitive messages. So because I don't have a deck that talks about everything. I want to make some more decks, but then if I make more decks, then I'm gonna have a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll think about it. Because I mean, the messages come through anyway. Because God know that there's no way that I could look at. Like if I see you, it could be talking about you, or it could be representative of a word that starts with the letter U, like umbrella. You know, whatever word comes to my mind first, that's what God wants me to convey to you. It works for me. I mean, it's just I like when you guys can see the messages for yourselves. That's the reason why I do my thing the way I do my thing, because I don't want to give you guys a lot of space for doubt. You know, but God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. And just let that shit go. Keep it moving. Because it's like, if you see the letter and I tell you what I hear and you don't believe me, then that's on you. I'm not responsible for that. I am the messenger. I delivered the message. You not believing it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So when you actually see it happen for real, even though you didn't believe it, then you know that she wasn't fucking around. She was being for real. So, time will tell. Anywho, let's get you your message. I was afraid when God was leading me to these texts before, at first, because I'm like, what the hell? Are we going to confuse the people? But after doing it over and over again, I come to understand and make peace with the fact that there's a message in there that God cannot convey through any other deck. So we just have to go with it, innit? Whatever happened. So now I get it with confidence, not with fear. I see the P come out and I hear Punani. I'm like, okay. One time I was using the food deck to do a reading and the cinnamon card come out. Tell me why I heard dry punani with the cinnamon card. I was like, that makes so much sense. I don't have a card in any deck that talks about dry punani, so it was in the Taurus male reading. Ah, that was funny. Cinnamon punani, because you know they have the cinnamon challenger because it's dry. She'll choke you. So yeah. So Taurus's gal punani was dry, so his dick wasn't standing up. His pee-pee wasn't standing up. And he was probably thinking there's something wrong with him, when actually it's just his woman wasn't feeling him because she wants his money. She don't really like him. She's only there for the money. So God had to explain to him the reason why the punani dry is because she just wants your money. She don't really want you. And the reason why your pee-pee ain't working properly is because you're turned off, because your body's picking up the signals from her dirty mindset towards you. These readings have been quite interesting, I'll tell you that. It's like, even though it's not your story, they're good to listen to, because there's a lot of wisdom in them. You learn from other people's mistakes and stuff, or other people's experiences. So you can just listen to them like a podcast. When you get bored, just look for a topic and put that shit on. Six more, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we've got C. As you see, all right. Kind of get an initial too. But the first thing I got was C. I'm gonna show you something. Okay. All right. So we got a winner here. Bottom of the deck is winning. All right. So we got X, heterosexual, and we got J. Okay. So we got an X is a heterosexual, and that's justice. So somebody from your past is actually a heterosexual, and that's your justice. The underlying issue is winning. And I got fuck from this, a winning fuck. Okay, we got Y. Oh, yes or no. Yeah. So God is asking you if you see that this person from your past was a winning fuck, yes or no. And that's why the C card was there. Like, do you see? So God is showing you something about somebody from your past. Winning fuck, yes or no. So whoever this is from your past, they do it better. And it's a heterosexual situation. So we got this female. So probably you're dealing with a female or something. And God wants you to know, like, there's nothing like the real thing, baby. Put that dildo down. Down. Like, the female was okay, with that dildo dick. But it's like it was alright. It wasn't. You look at this. Now we got coming through like like lesbian is like nah. Transgender is like, why go for a fake one when you can have the real thing? And it's better, it's your justice. So you left somebody in the past who was actually better for you, and you went to a female thinking that this was this was this would be better. And you know what, I get the concept of females going to females, because you would think that a woman know what women go through with men, and a woman knows a woman's body better than a man does. Like, you don't really have to teach her because she has the same body parts and she want to experience the same things that you want to experience. But the truth of the matter is, women go into lesbian relationships and then act like the bumbleclad men. So what's the point? They end up don't care. They end up wanting to be satisfied alone. They end up fucking beating on you. Domestic violence. So it's like, why am I going to go through all that if it's the same thing with a man, and I could get a real PP instead of women that dig out the sanctum with plastic. Eh? Keep your plastic dick over there. I want the real thing. I'd rather take my time and try teach a man what to do to make me feel good, and he teach me how to understand his body, and we make a life like that. Eh? When I want children, at least I have everything that I need that I can have a child. Eh? Raise up children in a 2 mommy homes and 2 daddy homes and confuse the little children. Nah, blood. God said the real dick was it. Okay. Yes, girl. So is it the girl that you have to be fighting now? Is it the girl that's been bullying you with her fake dick self? She can't even give you what you really want, and she won't give you all the bad things that you're trying to avoid men for. What's the point? Nonsense. So this is a numbers deck. This here works with the intuition too. So let's see what the message is. Same bullshit you're running from men for is the same bullshit that these lesbians want to come give you. Stay over there, man. I'll pass. Thank you. Bet you don't know where I got that from. Friend Toktash. What's it called? Malika. What's the name? Is it Bugs Bunny?
I think so.
It's the duck. It's that black. Is it Daffy?
Yeah.
Suffering. I don't even remember the word, but yeah, it was funny. 3 more. I feel one more. So that message is symbolic. God says you thought that you found the answer. You don't have to accept that as your final decision. You have the right to change. Remember, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. So the way that shuffle came in, God wants you to know you're allowed to change your mind. Okay? As many times as you need to, you're allowed to change your mind for your own benefit. If it's not working for you, let it go. Okay, so we got 171 to 180. We got 1,000 or more. We got 1,000,000 or more. And 221 to 230. Those all came out together. So God is like, you hear me? If you need to change your mind, change your mind. That's what I'm getting from this. Because first it came out like this many, nah blood. Think higher. Okay? This many, nah blood. Even higher. This many and some. So this is talking about how many times you could change your mind. Because remember, your well-being is first your responsibility, not your mother's, not your father's, especially when you reach a stage of development where you're no longer being mothered or fathered like that. You are now the CEO of your life. Work in unison with the Creator, your God, and run your life. Hire, fire, promote, demote as you see necessary. Because at the end of the day, everybody's looking out for themselves. And so should you. Okay? So, change your mind as much as you like. If somebody is not doing it for you, they got to go. Because if you accept mediocre, your life will be mediocre and you'll have nobody but yourself to be blamed. Your life is as good or as bad as you allow it. If you can't change it, then that's different. God will take care of it if you can't change it. But if you don't want to change something in your life out of fear or out of putting other people's needs before your own, then take whatever you get. Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. That message already came out in the beginning. God says sometimes you have to act a fool to get the justice that you deserve. So if people don't care about acting a fool with you, you shouldn't care about acting a fool with them for the right reasons. Because that would be you doing the right thing for the right reasons. So if that means get dark, get dark. Because people only treat us one way, as they say, how we allow them to. We've got 2 more decks to bring you your messages from. Let's see what God wants you to know. That was like 1,000,000 and then more. Shit. Drop them. Pick them up and drop them as you see fit. When they switch, you switch too. Six more. Alrighty, at the bottom of the deck we've got incestuous acts with uncle. Now this deck here, you could just ignore the incestuous acts, right? Because I don't think that this is what's going on in your case at this time. We got acts, well, basically sexual acts with uncle. So this man from your past might be considerably older. Okay, that could be who it's talking about. This person from your past. Doesn't have to be your actual uncle. Just talking about an elder. Somebody who's more mature. Oh God. Oh. Ew. Okay. Fucking hell. Why did I make these cards? Oh, hang on. Bomba clot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So the first card. Let me see. This one here in the reverse. You know what? I made these cards, okay, to spite some people that were provoking me. I wanted to skin out all their dirty deeds on the internet for everybody to see. That's why I made those cards. Okay, so this is in the reverse, okay? So the first card we have to come out is killing humans for sacrifice. Before you start judging the situation, before you even think anything, let's just go through the message and see what God is saying and then make sense of it, okay? Be patient. So killing humans for sacrifice. Then we have grooming little boys for prostitution in the reverse. Okay. Then we have eating human babies. And when I saw this one, that was talking about actually swallowing a man's ejaculation. That's what I got from this one. I didn't get anything from this one. Okay. And then we got this incestuous acts with uncle at the bottom. And then we have incestuous acts with one's own offspring. Oh my fucking God. Sexually attracted to friends of the same sex. And God says that's crap. This can be translated as that's bullshit. Eating animal feces. Bullshit. So I can tell you right off, God is saying this lesbian thingy that you were doing is a no. It's nonsense. We got abduction, like Mr. Steal Your Girl type energy. That's what I'm getting from that, thank God. Because these words are just like, whew. If somebody was to interpret them as they see them, it's just like, oh my God. Okay, so let's go through and make some sense of this now. So the lesbian thing, the underlying thing is God is saying that lesbian thing is a no. Okay? So we got incestuous acts with one's own offspring. I'm going to clarify that, because I want to know what the hell is being said there. I'm going to be honest with you. I personally, I like oral sex, but swallowing? I don't know about that. I must really, 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 really like you to do something. It might be healthy though, I'm gonna be honest with you, because imagine that's a life force. Whatever is inside of those little sperms is enough to build a whole new life. So could you imagine how much vitamins and minerals and, but it's just, and don't be surprised that God is talking to you like this, you know, because God created all this stuff. So I don't know why people be getting weird, like God can't tell you about lesbianism and God can't tell you about anal sex, and God can't tell us about. God is the one that's supposed to tell us about everything. God created this, so God know the rules. If you want to know the rules, then let's talk straight to the rule maker. That's how I see it. And God says, ain't nothing wrong with eating some with Swalla. How the song go? Malika, how the song go with Swalla?
Excuse me?
Swalla.
Swallow who?
Shut the hell up. I'm your mother, but that don't mean that I think that you're innocent. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Swalla la la.
Oh, Jason Derulo.
Yeah. So swallowing is a thing, because if you don't want to make babies, then you might as well recycle all that vitamins, and that's what God is in here talking to Aquarius females about, you know. God is gonna make these people hate me and think that I'm trying to lead their children astray, but I say fuck them. God said it, so I'm just delivering the message. But it makes sense though, because it's nasty to swallow. I love. Okay, I'm sorry for having to tell you this as my daughter, but you're a woman. You're not a baby anymore. I love oral sex, okay? I love to give it, I love to get it. But to swallow, I haven't found anybody that make me feel like I'm willing to swallow. But from a scientific perspective, I must say, sperm is meant to generate a whole new life. That means it must be packed with nutrition. I don't need to be a rocket scientist to guess that, because God put everything that is necessary for starting and sustaining a whole new life inside of them tiny, 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 tiny little swimmers. You understand what I'm saying? So God is teaching us something, but the way that the world has taught us to think is making me go against it, but I know better than to go against it, because it just makes sense. Okay? So, having said that, let's get back to the reading. You're free to go. Swalla la la. Okay, so let's see. Whew. There's a lot here that I need to freaking so let's. Oh, so this is talking about the making babies. Okay. So something up there I have to. Okay, so what I'm getting from here is this man, yeah. When it comes to this man, God is talking about making babies with this man. So that's why this is talking about swallowing. Okay. But why this groom little boys for prostitution in the reverse? Because I have groom little girls for prostitution too. Why didn't that card come out? So we have killing humans for sacrifice. So this and this energy go together. So the words sound very bad, but God is actually just talking about, instead of wasting the sperms, or instead of allowing the man to ejaculate inside of you, like put it somewhere else. So you don't have to swallow if you don't want to, but fucking put it somewhere else. But that's gonna disrupt the vibe. You learn. So anyway, let's see why this one is here then. Oh, okay, I get it. So it's like this man could have been looking at little boys, but he's not interested in little boys, okay? Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify. Get some more information. That was a wild ride. Yeah, the abduction card is coming in as Mr. Steal Your Girl. So is he coming back or something? Or is he still in the picture? And he's like, you better go over there. You're wasting your time with this stupid girl. It's crap. Bullshit. Nonsense. With a dildo. Go away. Dildo and bad behavior. Run away. Idiot girl. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Yeah, man. This deck is crazy. Because people do all these things taken as is, you know. But it's a good thing God gives me the intellect, the intuitive downloads to make you know, yeah, that's not really talking about this. So this incestuous acts with uncle is talking about the fact that he's an elder. He's older than you. And incestuous acts with one own offspring, I'm getting the interaction with the sperm that were there to make babies. So God is telling you what to do when it comes to the man's sperm, okay? God is saying it's not that serious. If you don't want to have babies, I don't even have a condom card, but you could use condoms. You could use different methods to stop yourself from getting pregnant. That's what this is all about. You don't have to go with a lesbian just to make that happen. I think that's the bottom line when it comes to this part of the message. Especially if she's treating you like crap and he treats you better, you know? If you're not ready for babies, you're just not ready for babies. Tell him that. Be like, what's your idea? How do you get over this part? Because me not ready for no baby yet, you know. I'm open to alternatives. One more, yeah. I think I need to go through with some paper and just cover that incestuous word, because that word has the power to mislead people and scare people. I think that's the best way. So we're clarifying groom little boys for prostitution in the reverse. Yeah, so we got manipulation. under the bottom of the deck, because that's what it would be. It would be manipulating. Okay, let's see. The bottom of the deck, we got greed, and I'm getting the same eating energy. Okay, wait, let's see. So we got the manipulation card to come out, but it was in the reverse. So let's just check the energy before. Okay, so manipulation. Yeah, so God is saying that there's something that you could do about making babies. So if you don't want to make babies before you actually get pregnant, there's ways that you can protect yourself. God damn, I don't have a card that could tell us this in a nice way. I need to make some more decks. I'm convinced now. Okay. So yeah, so God is saying just do what you gotta do. Like I said, you're open to suggestions. We don't want to make any babies right now. So it's like, what's your idea to stop me from getting pregnant? And God is like, you could always swallow. And I'm like, ew. God is cheeky. That's funny. So let's see the underlying issue. We got greed. And then we have this blank card. Like I said, I was getting this eating energy. Like, ew, Malika. Malika said, yum, 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 yum. Whew. I mean, some people don't mind, but me, not anybody gonna get them pleasure there from me. That man, they're gonna have to be mine. Okay?
That's true, my charger. I didn't actually hear what you said. I just heard you say.
Yeah, God was talking about that's
Eating
one way. God never said not about not eating no batty. God said you could swallow the sperm.
Oh.
That's what God is talking about. If you don't want to get pregnant, just swallow that because they're very nutritious.
Alright.
Whew.
Oh, stop it.
Malika, you're disturbing me.
I'm sorry. Just take that long cord right there as well, please. No, that long one there. Yeah, thank you. You said you like knowing that I'm here.
Yes, we like knowing you're here, but you're disturbing us, girl.
Thanks.
Run fast. So, Aquarius, we got one more message for you. Yeah, so God is saying you need to find some way to stop yourself from getting pregnant, okay? You two need to work together and come up with some ideas that you're both cool with so that you don't have any babies before you're actually ready, right? Because that seems to be a big concern for you, and it's understandable. You know, babies are not only financially demanding, they're emotionally demanding and physically demanding, especially if they end up being sick, you know, or end up being very adventurous. Some of them are very talkative. Some of them are extra smart. Some of them are even magical. You don't know what type of child you're gonna get. Shit. So just take your time when it comes to that area. So this is your last message. But yeah, God has come to bring you justice. You don't have to take that fake dick, you know. There's a real dick out there that's willing to please you and look after you. You can work together as a team. Talk about your concerns. Don't hide things that you're worried about. Okay? Because you never know, he might have answers for you. He may not know everything, but he'll definitely, because he's older, he has experience and, you know, wisdom. He's learned some things from life. And I think that that's actually really good, you know. For me, I don't mind having an old man. I'm gonna be honest with you, as my boyfriend or husband. But he can't be no old pop down man. He has to be one of them old men who like to take care of himself. You know what I'm saying? He's allowed to be aged, but he's not allowed to be old. So that means keep exercising, keep taking care of yourself. I don't care if you're 92. As long as you're a healthy 92, you're still agile. You don't look 92, but you are actually 92. I can roll with you because I don't believe in getting old. I believe in looking after ourselves and always be able to have our faculties. You see, old age don't kill people. It's illnesses that kill people. So if we take care of ourselves, it's just like somebody who has a vintage car. You have a car that's made in the 1930s, and right now in 2024, there are people that look after it so well that it looks like it's brand new. I want an old man like that. An old man who has not only seen some things and done some things and learned some things, but also look freaking good. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Because it's like he'll basically be a head start on life, because a lot of things that he has seen and has experienced and learned from life, I don't have to come and experience them to learn the lessons. And even if I experience them by me talking to him, I get a heads up as to what's possible and how to handle certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Close that generation gap. So me personally, I don't mind having an elder as a boyfriend or husband. I will gladly do that. So he has to be a sensible, responsible, healthy elder. I don't want nobody that's sitting around their house watching TV all day long, waiting to die. Already bought his burial plot and his suit and whatnot, waiting. Are you mad? Go dead in peace. I don't want to be a part of that, thank you. Death is not natural. That's my conclusion. Old age and death are not natural. It's how you care for yourself that matter. I plan to be 160 and still look like this. That's what I mean. I'm not mistaken. That's exactly what I mean. I plan to be 450 and still look like this. I plan to be 3,000 and still look like this. I'm one of them type of people. Four more. The body stop work when we stop working the body. Our health declines when we stop looking after our health. It's common sense. At the bottom of the deck, we got control. Alright, let's see where God is going with this. So we got safety at the bottom of the deck. So this one, and these two came out. So we got laziness, but it's in the reverse. So let's check that energy first before we continue. It's correct like this. Okay, it's in the upright. So we got disappointed, laziness, privacy, and dark magic came out together. So somebody's doing some dark magic secretly. The underlying issue, we have safety, ordered. So I guess this is what God has to protect you from. You got illness, prank. So this person is trying to make you, like it was revealed, they're trying to break your confidence. It must be this chick that God is talking about. Possessed, illusion. So maybe you feel like you're so in love with this female, but it's all an illusion. This person is doing nonsense in the background, make you have a desire for her. Hunger, clouded. So it's like, don't believe what you're feeling. Somebody's messing with you secretly. Okay, so if you have a serious desire for this girl, God is saying you need to rebel against that feeling because it's not real. She's not good for you. And God says you are privileged when it comes to your defense. And since we started the reading, that's what God's been saying to you. I got you. If you need me, just call on me. Invite me into your situation and I'm going to help you. What you can change, I'll give you courage to change. And I'll let you know what you can change, and what you can't change, you leave it to me and my other peoples. Because right now, they don't have no protection. I will not be protecting them because they're trying to take advantage of you and I don't agree with them. That's what God is saying. So God want you to know you got protection. They don't. And God says that's all I have to say to you. Okay? So just know that your safety has been ordered. It's already on the books. So go along and God will protect you. Okay? So it's like this person, they don't want to put in any of the work. This female, she don't want to do nothing to make you happy. She want you to do everything. So you're supposed to be bringing in the money. You're supposed to be helping her to solve her problems and all these things. And it's really secretly dark magic. This girl is evil, whoever she is. She got to go with her fake dick. You need to find a way to stop yourself from getting pregnant with the real dick. But God said the real dick is better. God is funny. God says, Swalla la la. Alright, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Good luck. Bye bye.